How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the second half of the holiday sale that runs through January 21st. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $9.99, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition delivers a massive dark fantasy RPG, where Geralt searches for Ciri across a war-torn, monster-filled continent in a sprawling, reactive world. Its branching quests, fluid combat, and richly detailed open world shine even brighter with PS5 upgrades, smoother performance, and enhanced visual depth throughout, letting you explore haunted swamps, crowded cities, and rolling farmlands while taking contracts, crafting gear, and shaping storylines through meaningful choices that truly matter. The Complete Edition also includes both huge expansions, all DLC, new items, and a photo mode for capturing the continent's atmosphere in stunning detail. It's a 93 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 110 hours to platinum. For $9.89, Blasphemous 2 is a dark, gothic action platformer where the Penitent One awakens in a new, twisted land, bound once more to the endless cycle of life, death, and penance within a cruel, unforgiving world. You'll traverse sprawling non-linear regions, uncover hidden secrets, and battle through a nightmarish procession of monstrous enemies and colossal bosses that test both reflex and resolve in thrilling, punishing combat. With several new weapons, expanded combos, and deeper customization options, every encounter feels weighty, rewarding, and deliberate, while the hand-painted art, religious symbolism, and haunting choral score create a world dripping with macabre beauty and oppressive atmosphere. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster brings two of the most beloved RPGs of their generation to PS4 with remastered graphics, updated audio, and polished gameplay that preserves the heart of the originals. You'll follow the journeys of Titus, Yuna, and their friends across stunning high-definition environments, while engaging in strategic turn-based combat, exploring vast worlds, and experiencing two epic stories that defined a generation of RPG fans. With options to switch between remastered and original soundtracks and a 30-minute audio drama continuing the story after X-2, this edition modernizes the classics while keeping every memorable moment intact. It's an 89 average on Game Rankings, average trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 240 hours to get both platinums. For $9.99, Bloodborne is a dark, gothic masterpiece that redefined the action RPG genre with brutal combat, haunting atmosphere, and a world dripping with mystery, horror, and deeply unsettling lore. You play as a hunter venturing into the ancient city of Yharnam, a once prosperous place now consumed by madness and disease, where the line between man and beast has long since vanished beneath the pale moonlight. Fast, aggressive combat replaces traditional shields with risk and reward precision, demanding mastery of visceral counters, transforming weapons, and quick decision-making as you face grotesque monsters, unearth hidden truths, and descend into nightmare realms beyond imagination. It's a 91 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Kingdom Come Deliverance puts you in the boots of Henry, the blacksmith's son, who must navigate a brutal civil war after his village is destroyed and his family murdered, blending historically accurate medieval realism with deep, immersive role-playing elements. Explore a massive open world filled with majestic castles, sprawling fields, and bustling villages, where every choice, from combat style to dialogue, can dramatically affect the story and how NPCs respond to you in meaningful ways. Master challenging melee, stealth, and ranged combat while developing your skills, acquiring new perks, and shaping your character through equipment, relationships, and morally complex decisions. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $9.99, God of War 3 Remastered delivers Kratos' explosive quest for revenge in brutal Greek mythology, fully remastered at 1080p and 60 FPS with sharper visuals, improved lighting, and smoother performance throughout. You'll climb Mount Olympus, battle towering gods and legendary monsters, and solve environmental puzzles using the Blades of Exile alongside powerful magic and devastating new weapons. It's all wrapped in a relentless cinematic spectacle of rage, massive scale, destruction, epic boss fights, unforgettable mythological moments, and non-stop adrenaline-fueled action that constantly raises the bar for spectacle-driven action games with iconic set pieces and legendary encounters throughout. It's a 92 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Overcooked All You Can Eat is the definitive cooperative party game, combining Overcooked, Overcooked 2, and all DLC into one fully remastered package with enhanced 4K visuals, hilarious chaos, and smoother performance. Tackle hundreds of chaotic levels across bizarre, ever-changing kitchens as you chop, cook, and serve under pressure, now with fully integrated online multiplayer, local co-op, and crossplay letting teams coordinate or completely fall apart together. With new chefs, exclusive levels, multiple modes including assist mode for accessibility, and endlessly replayable couch co-op madness, it's a perfect pick for parties, families, and friend groups. It's an 81 average on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $9.99, The Last Guardian is a beautifully emotional adventure where a young boy forms an unbreakable bond with a mysterious creature, navigating towering ruins filled with treacherous traps, shifting platforms, and unknown dangers lurking around every corner. You'll solve intricate environmental puzzles, climb massive structures, and rely on your companion's unique abilities to progress, creating moments of tension, wonder, friendship, and heartfelt connection throughout the journey. With its breathtaking art design, cinematic storytelling, and immersive gameplay, the game delivers a deeply touching and memorable experience about friendship, trust, and the enduring power of teamwork. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Batman Arkham Collection delivers the definitive versions of Rocksteady's Arkham trilogy, including all post-launch content in one complete, action-packed package. You'll experience fully remastered visuals and updated gameplay across Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and the explosive finale, Arkham Knight, using Batman's gadgets, combat skills, and detective abilities to confront Gotham's deadliest villains, explore iconic locations, and tackle stealth-based challenges while stopping crime and saving the city. With updated graphics and additional story content, this edition modernizes the trilogy while keeping every intense, cinematic, and unforgettable moment intact. It's a 91 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $9.99, Persona 4 Golden is a critically acclaimed JRPG that blends supernatural mystery, turn-based combat, and life simulation, placing you in the shoes of a high school student in the rural town of Inaba as a series of bizarre murders unfold. Explore otherworldly dungeons, battle monstrous shadows, and confront the darker sides of yourself while building meaningful friendships, participating in school events, and making choices that shape your story and social bonds. With enhanced graphics, smooth gameplay, difficulty options, quick save, and fully voiced Japanese and English audio, this definitive edition offers an unforgettable mix of strategy, story, and a heartwarming daily life. It's a 94 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 125 hours to platinum. For $8.99, Guardians of the Galaxy is a fun, action-packed third-person adventure that blends Marvel's cosmic charm with over-the-top combat, witty dialogue, and a story full of chaos, heart, and unexpected twists. You play as Star-Lord, leading a ragtag crew of misfit heroes as they navigate a chain of catastrophic events threatening the galaxy, relying on element blasters, tag-team attacks, and jet boot maneuvers to survive intense battles and cinematic set-pieces. The game balances humor, narrative choice, and dynamic combat, delivering a lively cosmic adventure where every decision impacts your team, the story, and how the Guardians interact with each other and the wider universe. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Terraria puts the entire world at your fingertips, blending survival, exploration, and limitless creativity in a unique, action-packed sandbox adventure full of discovery, danger, and endless possibilities for customization and strategic gameplay. Dig through expansive caverns, battle hundreds of enemies, and gather thousands of resources to craft powerful weapons, armor, and items, while shaping the world around you with your own constructions, traps, and ingenious mechanisms. Interact with over 25 NPCs, face challenging bosses, uncover hidden treasures, and explore biomes ranging from lush forests to fiery underworlds in a constantly evolving dynamic environment that rewards curiosity, strategy, and ingenuity. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Valkyrie profile Lenneth is a richly layered, emotionally charged RPG steeped in Norse mythology, blending divine storytelling, character-driven drama, and beautifully orchestrated combat in one of the most beloved classics of its era. As the battle maiden Lenneth, you descend from Valhalla to recruit the souls of fallen warriors, uncovering their tragic pasts, unlocking secrets, and forging their destinies as you prepare for Ragnarok, the end of all things. This enhanced port of the PSP version adds modern features like rewind, quick save, and visual presets, making its deep, combo-based combat, branching narrative, and Motoi Sakuraba's legendary soundtrack more accessible than ever. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $9.89, Tchia is a vibrant open-world adventure where you explore a tropical archipelago to rescue your father from the tyrant Mayavora, climbing, gliding, swimming, and sailing through lush islands filled with secrets. Take control of over 30 animals and hundreds of objects with Tchia's soul-jumping ability, solve physics-based puzzles, tackle combat encounters against fabric soldiers, jam on a fully playable ukulele, and customize your boat and outfits while uncovering mystical totems and totem shrine challenges. Inspired by New Caledonia, the game features culturally authentic characters, fully voiced cutscenes, an original orchestral soundtrack, and a poetic coming-of-age story full of charm and discovery. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Sifu is a stylish martial arts action game where you hunt down the assassins who murdered your family, battling through atmospheric clubs, galleries, and office towers while aging each time you fall in combat. You'll chain dodges, parries, strikes, and fluid combos together, using throwable objects, improvised weapons, and clever positioning to outmaneuver relentless groups of enemies that never wait their turn in brutal, intense encounters. With its demanding combat system, smart environmental interaction, and the expansive arenas expansion adding new modes, challenges, and dynamic battlegrounds, it delivers a sharp, disciplined, and deeply rewarding kung fu experience. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Final Fantasy X and X-2, Bloodborne, Kingdom Come Deliverance, God of War 3, Overcooked, The Last Guardian, the Arkham games, Persona 4, Guardians of the Galaxy, Terraria, and Sifu, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.